One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us from Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico, home to the Aggies of New Mexico State. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Toledo Rockets, squaring off with another team from the American, the New Mexico State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Rockets will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the New Mexico State Aggies offense will come out first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like,
oh, he's got some space. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Back to pass, it's Fife. Just a little off. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Callaway. Picks up the first down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Aggies are flying down the field. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Moving away from pressure.
welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So the Toledo Rockets offense will get the ball for the first time. And David, they've got a receiver that if he's able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
The Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the air, it's Gleason. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the tailback. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on 1st down. Looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Traynor. There he goes. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Rockets had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Snap it to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rockets! Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking for room. It's Stanley. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fry. Turning it on. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Aggie. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Give to the running back. Gets it past the marker. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Looking for room at the 40. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Let's talk for a second about Toledo. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Holly. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Rockets decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They'll try to pop the draw. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. How about the O? Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
The Rockets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and could collapse the pocket. You saw it right there.
Breaks into the open. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Rockets will line up to punt it away. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Looking for a man. It's 5. Here comes the heat. It's complete. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throwing right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Got his man down the middle. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now, wide receiver. You get in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's 5. Buying some time. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He gets a hand on it, it's blocked. He's got the ball, and it's live.
And how about the push from the right side to be able to get a little bit of penetration, move those guys back, and then just flying in there, laying out, getting your hands on the football, tipping the football, and getting the block.
Got it in the middle, it's Holly.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Trainer. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Toledo.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Holly. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. Grabbed in the middle, it's a 0. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like it's been a terrific scene there today in Las Cruces. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Aggie Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. New Mexico State will kick it away to open this third quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football, and you're now seeing this.
Lofts one high and deep. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
When they take big shots down the field and they air it out, I got to trust my technique. I got to stay with that wide receiver, wait till he shows his hands. When he shows his hands, I'm bringing my hands up to knock the ball away. Nice job by the defense using his technique, knocking the football away.
They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking for a man. It's Gleason. Quick strike complete. Oh, he's got some space. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Rockets are rolling down the field. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll go with a direct snap. Breaks the tackle. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Rockets started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Toledo. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
New Mexico State, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Caught over the middle, it's Fry. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? They kick it away on 4th down. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Back to throw, it's Gleason. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Handoff from the gun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
On the play. Good enough for a first down.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Looking for more room. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Direct snap. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rockets.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Pressure coming. And they'll wrap him up.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Blasted as he lets it go. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Got it near midfield. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Toledo. And the pummeling has started.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this.
The fake. Kicker's going to run for it. They're not going to come close to getting to 2. But it's an understatement to say they should have just kicked the thing.
Toledo, 33. New Mexico State, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. To the air. It's 5. Pocket breaking down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Hard running there. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. On the ground, it's Callaway. Turning it on! They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Trying play action. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. New Mexico State trying to retain possession on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Rushes on him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Just complete